Okay, today I'm just going to do a messages from your person reading. Okay, see where this energy's at. One card, imperfections. Right, I feel the person is almost wanting to say that they know they made mistakes, all right? But I do feel there's an underlying message for somebody here today that instead of them taking responsibility for some actions or something they did in the past, their kind of stock line was, oh well, nobody's perfect, okay? As if your concerns, I'm not saying this is toxic today, I actually don't feel any toxicity at all, even before I go any further, I just don't feel it today. But your concerns and your needs, and especially your needs at a soul level almost, were brushed away, brushed off, okay? Like they didn't really want to, they weren't listening to you. They weren't listening to you, okay? So it was almost like, well, we're in a bit of a mess, but you know, that's life. That's life, okay? So we'll go a little bit deeper today and see what else wants to come out, and then just see what the outcome is. You know, are they coming back? Are they going to contact you? What are they going to do? So give these a shuffle. Like I said, welcome back. I hope you're all okay. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I send you all my love. Thank you for all your support, your comments. I do read all my comments. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of the video, okay? The links are in the description box of the video to the website. All the readings are in there, go check them out. And also check out the free relationship report as well. All right then. All right. They would like to tell you that they miss the fun times and the partying. You two had a good social life. You could have just been socialising on your own. It doesn't mean to say that you were always out with other people. But I feel this possibly could have been part of the issue, that when it came to problems in your life, or, you know, get yourselves into a mess, we all get ourselves into a mess, they didn't want to actually listen, they didn't want to deal with it. Almost like life was one big party. And I'm just hearing that song, I can hear it. Oh, life is one big party until she's gone, until you've gone. It might be Shaggy, I think it might be, but I can hear that song. And I think you got fed up with it, you know. Partying's great. And we are here to live, you know, our time on this planet, I've said this since I was little, is, you know, it's short. We only dance on this planet literally for a short time. It's gone like that. We don't think it's going to be gone like that, but it is gone like that. But there are occasions when things have got to be sorted, because to enjoy the life, I'm hearing almost you feeling that to enjoy the life, you've got to have some stability, okay? You wanted peace. There wasn't a lot of peace in the end. Yeah, the unseen cards come out. So you felt very unseen and unheard, okay? You look back now and you feel there were certain red flags that you overlooked. I don't think they're particularly toxic. I just feel that your person didn't always have a balance between the partying in life and the stability. All right, and this made you feel uneasy. And you could have been the one that was having to push a bit harder and work a bit harder. An example is when you're the one going out to work and you're earning the money and somebody's just spending it on stuff that you don't really need, which is fine. You know, we're here to enjoy this life. I'm not saying that. But, you know, if there's a bill that's got to be paid, or you need to eat something, then that has to come first, and it wasn't. Wish. Right, interesting, are they coming back? Someone you wished for is coming into your life. So yes, you're watching this reading. I feel today this is your reading and you were with someone who was great fun, bubbly personality, but really didn't nail down some of the serious things that needed nailing down. This is your reading. And you have been probably unconsciously manifesting the back in. Okay. So they are coming back. Yeah, bottom of the deck, what you don't. Well, I feel that you do know this, but by the end of this relationship, it didn't seem like this. But your relationship with this person was built on friendship. You were good friends. You could talk about anything. You know, the sort of person where you're just, all your crazy, wonderful ideas, they can just come out and you just feel comfortable, you know. You're not, you know, when you're with some people and you're masking and you're really watching what you say, or you're just tiptoeing around them a bit. No, this person you didn't. And that was the shame, and that's the sad thing about this disconnection. I feel it's a connection that is meant to be, and I do feel there will be a reunion. Okay, I don't even feel I need many cards today. I just feel there's going to be a reunion with this person, that it's very deep, and you will reconnect, okay? There's also a message here that when you met this person, it wasn't head over heels in love, okay? Kind of grew on you. This person grew on you. You loved their energy. They did have a very, well, they still have. They've still got a very beautiful, bubbly, chaotic energy, okay? But it was a breath of fresh air for you. And you met them and they were more of a friend, someone to talk to, someone that you just bounced off each other. You know, beautiful. It is a beautiful energy today, everybody. Absolutely beautiful. Let us see what else they would like to say. What other messages are coming through? Yeah, you've been feeling this person's energy because their energy, what you've been picking up on, okay. I'm reading for someone today who maybe one day you just know. You've got no evidence, you know, you don't even need signs, to be honest, but you've just got no evidence at all. But you just know one day, somewhere, someplace, sometime, you will reconnect with this person, okay? And then other days, you're like, no, it's over. It's never going to happen. It's just not happening. The reason is because their energy is going from back to forth. So they're going from, I can't promise you anything, to I can't let you go. So that's exactly what's going on here. So if you're feeling that, because everybody, I'm not going to give you a science lesson, you'll all be asleep, but everybody is connected. We're all connected as one, okay? You know, telepathy is real. You know, when you think about someone, especially someone that you don't have a lot of attachment to. So you just think of an old friend and bump, there they are, or you get a message, okay? It's more difficult for us when we are really hanging on to an outcome. That's why I always say if you can detach, it will come in quicker. 2 more messages. The way I treated you was wrong. Childhood trauma, okay. Your person deals with stress and deals with the issues in life by playing the joker, by not taking it seriously, by being the party animal. You know, that's how they kept themselves safe within their childhood. Now, childhood trauma doesn't always necessarily mean, you know, some people have some really hard childhoods and my heart goes out to them, you know, really, really hard. Whereas some people, some of us, we just learn to stay safe or meet our parents' needs within a different dynamic. And you'll find within families there usually is a dynamic. So one person, you know, the parents could just argue a lot, or there could be one parent who's more codependent than the other. you know. And you tend to find your place as a child. So one can be the joker, one can be the golden child, you know what that means. And then the other person, quite often the eldest, is usually the more serious one. Okay, but your person, I feel they were the joker. They tried to keep everybody happy by lightening the situation, okay? Especially if they had a parent who cried a lot, I just heard, or a parent who was put down by another parent. They were always trying to jolly things along. Okay, they were always trying to jolly things along. Let's have a look at your person's environment at the moment. Just give you a heads up on their environment. Let's have, oh right, okay. Oh my gosh, this is so specific. We've got Death, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups in that order. Right. There's an ending in their environment. There's a lot of internal struggle with them regarding a group of people, whoever they may be. You will know who these people are. But within their environment, there's a lot of jostling. There's a lot of competition, arguments. Okay, they're sick of it. Whatever's going down there, they are sick of it. They're going to contact you, the Eight of Wands. That's confirmed. The Wish card. Okay, they're going to come out of nowhere. They're possibly going to travel to you. Okay, they're possibly going to travel to you. It could be air travel with the Eight of Wands, but it'll come in suddenly. It talks about messaging. Specifically, I feel social messaging. Okay, some sort of social media messaging. But yeah, the Six of Cups. They've been struggling internally, because the Five of Wands can mean an internal struggle as well, with your energy, where to put your energy. They've been struggling internally with this. I can't promise you anything. I can't let go of you. And they're back and they're forth and they're back and they're forth. Well, they're coming in. So hold on to your hats, as I like to say, because this is quick energy. This will be this summer. This will definitely be this summer, July or August. Okay, July or August. A travel. Why am I getting travel? Why am I getting travel? I'm just being asked to look at that. Travel. I'm ready for commitment. Yeah, they're going to come in. They're making the journey. They're going to make a journey. Okay, they're going to travel to see you because they want commitment. All right. And the last message of today's reading is, I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realise what I had until it was gone. Now, this has been a slow burner. This will come as a shock because they've really taken their sweet time with this one. Okay. Something had to die, and I don't mean die physically, but something had to die. And it wasn't a quick one. It was just, they've just been so back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, you could have been competing for their affection, their attention with another group of people. If you have been competing, okay, this will be ending. Okay, it's like your person is now going to stick their head above the parapet and they don't care who goes for them. You know, for them, they just want to come back in. And I was selfish and stuck in my ego, okay? They know they've been selfish. They know they've done you wrong, okay? And you are the only one for them. You are the only one for them. And I believe this person, because of this Death card, they've undergone some transformation, a slow breaking down of their ego, old ways, belief system, childhood trauma, whatever it is, they're letting go of it. Okay, it's a beautiful reading for someone, and I wish you all the luck in the world. If this is you, let go of the old story though. Okay, you will get a reconciliation. But if you've let go of the old story, if you haven't let go of the old story, you will continue to be triggered by this person. So, quick example. If there was someone that didn't text you or, you know, didn't reply, you have to let go of that, because we don't all text back on time, we don't all reply, life gets in the way. And if you associate that story from the past with your present, then you will start telling a story, and then your limiting beliefs will start saying, I'm not good enough, I'm going to get abandoned. And before you know where you are, you will be spiralling, okay? That is why sometimes reconciliations don't always last, because the old story is still playing. Go into it with a fresh heart and a new pair of eyes, if it's what you want, okay? I love you all. Take care. Speak soon.